After that result?
Frustration, disappointment about the way we play the game. I think they were the better team with 11. They defend really well with 10 men, 70 minutes. So I think we deserve to lose. We didn't play well. We didn't play with the right intensity. And that's it.
What didn't you do? I mean, like, why wasn't the intensity there? What was it that your players didn't do?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot of times. I know which point we are in the moment. I have that feeling during this run. I will always talk about that. So we are not there, not even near the point that we should be to fight for the best positions in the league. We have a lot to do, and we need to be perfect to win games. We were not perfect today.
Samuel, and then Jamie.
It seemed like the team struggled to cope coming up against 10 men. I mean, why do you think that is? And also with Mateus being injured, do you think that had a big impact on the way you attacked tonight?
No, of course, when you have more players with different characteristics, especially with Cunha or Ben, you have more options to score goals, especially against low blocks where there is no space. But that is just an excuse. We have players on the pitch, and we could lose the game, but with a different intensity, the understanding of the moment when the other team fight each other and get the red card. And I think we didn't understand the moments of the game during the 90 minutes, and that is my fault. That I need to be better to explain the players how to play in every situation of the game. Again, I think they start the game with a different intensity, and that was really hard for us.
I get that you have to protect your players and you take responsibility. You're saying you have to explain every moment to players, but surely it's top professionals who are paid a lot of money. They should know. They should recognise that. Isn't that why they're here? Isn't that why you pick them? Because you trust them to be able to do that in the game.
I think
you can't do everything for them, can you?
I know. But it's also, when I say it's my responsibility to explain the game. And today was not one mistake of one individual, it was the team. The way we see the results of the weekend, we should get inside the pitch with a different excitement. That is my feeling. It doesn't matter if you are playing well, making good passes, but the feeling. And Old Trafford was there saying, if we are all here to give a big step up. And I felt that we were not ready. Again, these 5 weeks, everyone is praising our evolution. I'm always saying the same things. We are not even near what the moment we're supposed to be in this club.
Rob, and then James.
You've seen most frustrated this season when there's been an opportunity there for the players to take. Thinking about Brentford, half-time at Forest, where you talked about there being an opportunity there for the players to go and take it, and they're missing that opportunity. Is that kind of the feeling that you have again tonight, that there was an opportunity there, given the results this weekend as well?
That is also one of the reasons. But I feel afraid of returning of this feeling of last season. That is my biggest concern. So we need to work together. We are going to work together. The players are trying, but we need to be better. So we have training tomorrow, and we are going to prepare the next one.
Ruben, you've obviously been in charge a year now, and you talked a lot about the need to have that intensity in games all the time. Is the reality that you just have some players who can't deliver that intensity for you every game? They're not capable, or they're not good enough to every 3 days or every week deliver that intensity that you demand and need?
We need to find a way. So it's not we can. I don't like to say we can. We show, and then, like you said, is one game by week. It's not back-to-back games. So we need to be ready for this kind of games. And again, 20 minutes in the game, red card for the opponent, We need to win this game, no matter what, no matter the situation. So it's a lot of frustration, but again, we need to. I had that feeling that we need we have a lot to do, and we have a lot to do, and we are going to do it.
Last question for Lauren.
Hi, Ruben. Given the way that the Everton player was sent off, was there any sense of embarrassment that the team that are literally fighting each other were able to come together and produce that performance when it feels like you're sort of saying maybe your players didn't have that fight themselves in this game to sense that moment and go for it?
First of all, it was also 11v11. I felt since the first moments you can feel it. And then fighting is not a bad thing. Fighting doesn't mean that they don't like each other. Fighting is that you lose the ball, I will fight you because we will suffer a goal. That was my feeling when I watched. I don't agree with that sent off. So I'm going to say that it was, we can fight with a teammate. I know it's a violent conduct, the referee explained. I don't agree with that. I hope my players, when they lose the ball, they fight each other. Now they cannot do it, it's a sent off. But that is a good feeling, not a bad feeling. Again, my players show in many games that we can do it. Today, we didn't. I need to help them. We are going to be better in the future. Today, we are really frustrated.
Thank you.